It's the 4th of August, about 7:30 a.m. up on Ventnor Downs on the Isle of Wight. Just having a very quick look. I've only got about 10 minutes. Still no sign of any wheat ears. Really struggling with wheat ears so far this autumn. Still early, it's only the 4th of August. Let's have a look over this side. Walking on this path above Coombe Bottom. There was a wryneck yesterday at I think it's a braiding marsh. Returning migrant, so you never know. This kind of pathway between the bracken and gorse looks ideal for wryneck. Let's go down this way, and so I'm walking not into the sun. So usually if there was anything around, I'd be seeing a few willow warblers by now. Or the odd spotted flycatcher. No sign of anything yet. What a beautiful morning though. Can't see anything on the fence line. Green woodpecker. Looking kind of south-southwest, well, probably looking south, down into Coombe Bottom. Need to actually go down into that little valley and do some filming. Never filmed in there, just a bit odd. Can be really good for red starts and that sort of thing down in the valley. This is very quiet. Boring. That breeze is quite nippy. It's coming from the northwest, I think. Oh, there seems to be a family of green woodpeckers down there. Well, this is very disappointing. I genuinely thought there might be a few bits and pieces this morning. Don't know why. Nothing flying over, no crossbills. So a bit later in the autumn, this lone sycamore on the left here, combined with this fence line, can be really, really good for spot flies and philosks flitting between the fence line and the sycamore. Once it's lost a few leaves, green woodpecker and a dead tree down there. But today there's absolutely nothing. Still haven't had either red start or spot fly this autumn, but it's only the 4th of August, so we're right at the start of that really, or not. Could And go back on the grassy area, I think, see if there's any wheaties. Boring, boring, boring. Definitely looks rare though. That's what matters. There's a radar station over there. Probably the best area in Ventnor up here, Ventnor Downs, for land bird migrants. I think it's better down in the undercliff for visible migration watching, because I think a lot of the birds drop down and get kind of concentrated in a narrow sort of front, a narrow band. They're all kind of concentrated together as they fly along the coastline in the undercliff. Things do whip over here, so it is good for vismig up here. But I just think it's better down in Ventnor town itself, really, around Salisbury Gardens. But up here, it's really cracking for land bird migrants. Get really nice arrivals of philosks and sylvias and spot flies and redstarts and windchats and that kind of stuff. And the grassy field on the other side of this little access road is really good for larks and pipits. Really is quite a nippy breeze for August. I've had none of the warm nights you usually get in midsummer. So in the van overnight it was actually quite chilly. Whereas normally it can be too warm in the van at this time of year. Right, there's absolutely nothing here, so I'm going to go and get a coffee